I think we're paying 20 naira or 50 naira. I'm on tete, wow, I'm on tete, but I knew that was it. Yeah. Big sis, can you remember? First the first, if you are praying for siblings in this life, ask God for two things. Ask God for siblings that don't put you in trouble. Two, ask God for siblings that don't like trouble. Okay? Let's get started. Morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you're watching this from. Hi guys, my name is Lammy. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're a regular viewer, thank you for being a regular person. Thank you for being a loyal gang. So today's video is very chilled. It's a very chilled video. You see, we did not, it's just as I am, that's how I came. Yes, so today, as you have seen in the title, it's a story time. Let's just get into the story.
Welcome to Lammy Jane's channel.
So now, growing up, you know, I did my childhood in a house that, let me tell you what the building was like. It was a two-story building, which means there was a ground floor, the first story, and the second story building. So we're on the second story building, which was like the first, like the topmost, you get. So we lived there, you know. And so that time, I think even with my younger brother. Yes, but it was still very young. It was still very young then. So at that time, see, there was this very auntie or brother seniority on top of their head. And in that time, literally people still carry it on their head. Like, it was a very serious thing at that time. No, maybe not at that time, but in that area where I grew up, it was a very serious thing. Like, there were people that literally would be beefing someone's sister because her younger sister is not calling her auntie, or you know, all these things. And to be honest, as much as I was respectful, but you know, see, there are sometimes that all this auntie things does not enter my blood. And if I don't think you deserve it, I won't call you until that's the truth.
Much later.
Just so you know, this is my second time, if not third time, trying to film this particular video, and it's so if you know why I could not finish filming that first one, just watch to the end. I mean, I didn't say what 5 minutes to the end, or what from now to the very end, or till the very end. So if you skip from this part and I'm gonna watch what happened at the end, your data will finish. So let's respect ourselves. Okay, so to this story, I will tell this story. This story does not want to be told. I will tell this story by force by fire. Okay, so I was trying to lay a background of what the place was like, the setting was like, just so that you know that there were a lot of children, teenagers, and you know, teenagers just have a way of being whatever, and everybody wanted to carry seniority on top of their head. Obviously, if you live and stay in that kind of place, or if you have stayed in that kind of place, you know that there's usually this clique kind of thing. Maybe not very obvious, but there's usually some set of or some kind of clique. So now, my sister, remember I said we're living on the topmost floor. So my sister and what's it called, there's this other family living on the middle ground. They also have a daughter that is like my sister's age. I think they're age mates. Yeah, they're age mates. So now, I think there was a fight. The thing is, there's usually some kind of fight. Some our parents get to hear about it. Some our parents don't hear about it. Some just slide. Others don't slide. So usually there's one fight or the other. Maybe not physical, whatever, but I mean, words exchange. There are usually too many of those. It's just a lot of drama. But then I will even say that compared to other houses, the drama in our own house or in our own building or compound, whatever I'll call it, wasn't as much as other places. So I'm just trying to give you the setting. So my sisters, I don't know, till now I don't even know what happened or what exactly caused that their fight, or that their whatever they had in mind. And usually these are not fights that just happen one day, or a fight that just happened usually they are, how do I speak the English? They are continuations of something. Maybe when they went to fetch water, or when they were obviously whatever is in the compound. Maybe when they are fetching water, or when they are playing, or when something always just happens, you know. So Kai, my sister said, or my sister, I should know that my sister and this other people had a rift or something between them, but it was not something they settled that day. Or like I said, they are always continuous stuff, and that's where beef and all these things used to start. So I know that they did not finish it that day. So that day, that very day, I remember that my sister was not at home. I don't know why, but my brother too wasn't at home. I can't remember what happened. I seriously, I can't remember what happened. So I was walking down the stairs. I remember, you know, let's say this is the stairs like this. So I was just still climbing down the stairs when I saw this girl, like the one that I said is my, let's say the girl's name is, I don't say Irene, let's say the girl's name is Titi. When I saw Titi is like the one that I said is like my sister's age mate, that they were having a rift or whatever together. I saw her and I think her younger brother or somebody else, I can't remember, but I just saw her. So they were climbing up the stairs. I think they were like 2, 3. This thing, for you to know that this thing was planned, like for you to know that this thing, it was calculated. I think they were planning to probably go and hide it, or probably just do as if they want to come and greet us in our house, and they will knock and enter and use it to beat anybody they see. Let me just continue talking, Sha. So you know, now I was climbing down the stairs, and usually I was not really the blah 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 type. I had my moments, you know. I had times when I would be, and I had times when I would not be. So what I'm just saying is that I was climbing down the stairs, and these guys were coming. The girl, the Titi, and I think a younger brother, then one other person, they were coming. So you know, something like STEM. You know the type of cane your teacher in primary school will tell you to go and bring cane, or the kind of cane the child used to use, something that it was thick, but it's obvious that they have removed the leaves or something. So I was just walking down the stairs, and they were just like, Lammy, something. One of them shall use it to beat my leg, just play now. I think just used to beat my leg like twice and all that. And I mean, it wasn't like they beat me with it, or it was something that was, yeah, why are you beating me? Something like that. It wasn't anything. It was just something that was sharp play, and I didn't even know anything that was happening. Me, I was just saying, okay, I remember them asking me where my sister was. Or where my brother was. I didn't even know. I'm very sure my brother was playing game somewhere, because usually that was what he was doing. Maybe I wanted to go and buy something. I don't know. I was just walking. Then from there, my leg started scratching me, and I think I went to buy what I wanted to buy, and by the time I was coming back, it had moved from just my leg to my thighs upward. My thighs, it was still at that region, because you know, I just thought something was just scratching, so I would touch it and I continue my thing, touch it and continue my thing, and it's increased. By the time I got back to our place, I actually remember that our own apartment was not opened. So it's probably like my sister and my mom, everybody was also at home, and it was just me and my younger brother. I can't remember what was happening. So now, I started scratching my body. Like, I started scratching my body really hard. That from the bottom, it moved everywhere in my body. See, even children can be evil. Even teenagers can be evil. Let me continue what I'm saying. So everybody, I was scratching my body. Now, it was not obvious at this point that it was not just scratching. It was not as if something beats me or something, or maybe it was not, this one is not an insect something. Cut long story short, this guy beat me with a stem of devil bean. Yes. Yerekpe, whatever you ask. I think it's called Yerekpe or Werekpe. Please, if you know the right order, please correct me. So this guy beat me with the stem of this thing, devil bean. Ordinary powder of devil bean, leaf of devil bean, you will literally run crazy. You will literally go mad. Like mad. Ah gosh. Saying this, every time I remember this, I'm just like, you can't shame me. Off. Because I'm like, báwo lèèyàn ṣe ń wicked tó yẹn? How? Like how? So if it was my sister too they saw, it was my sister, they would have, I don't know, maybe they really planned it for me to take it out to my sister, or it was for my sister. Actually, it was a planned whatever. So this is started scratching me. I was driving mad. I remember I started removing my clothes, because please, may you never experience this thing. May you never experience this thing, because it's like you're just going mad. Yes, it's like you're just going mad. I said this is not funny. It's now that it's funny, but it wasn't funny as when it happened. Like I'm only getting glimpse of it, but it wasn't anything fun. So like I said, remember I said our apartment was not open, so there was no place. And okay, usually when that thing happens, they get palm oil and rub palm oil on the body or where it touched first. Now remember that I did not know that was what was happening, so it had stayed on my body for a long period of time. I just kept scratching, and even if there was anybody around, it must have just been my younger brother. I remember I said at that time it was really young. So I had scratched my body to a point where it had it had gone, because I didn't know, I had no idea what was happening. I just thought, and the thing is, you will always want to scratch, but it will not stop. I don't know if this yam whatever has done you, it's worse than the yam stuff. So imagine, and I don't think the yam stuff spreads. This one spreads. So then we were living on the left side of the topmost floor, or the right side, I can't remember. But I know that somebody on that same floor, one of the people living on that place, now saw me and was asking me why I was scratching my body. I said I do not know and all that. So she took me inside their own apartment, and she was inside their own house. Yeah, so I could not take it again. I was just removing my clothes because it was so much pain. I was just scratching my butt. Jesus, man, Jesus. Guys, see, the fact that I've even tried to film this video more than once is making it more traumatic. if I could use that, it's making it more whatever than it's supposed to be, because I've tried to film this video like how many times and something just happens. So yeah, she got palm oil and started rubbing it on my body, and that's the thing. Even after rubbing palm oil, it doesn't stop at once. It's not as if it's the moment they put palm oil it's going to stop. It's still going to stay. You're still going to you still have the feeling of wanting to scratch it, because it is what it is. It's devil being. I mean, yeah. So what was I even saying? Yeah. So the question was, how did it get on my body? Remember that I didn't even know that was what they used to touch me. I didn't know that was what they used to beat me, because I remember they were holding it with, I think, a nylon or something. See, this thing was planned. What planning? What planning? How people are wicked? What planning? Sha. Let's continue. So yeah. The woman now started asking me, what did I touch? Where did I go? Because usually it's probably when you enter a place where there are grasses and you don't know it is there, and you probably use your body to touch it or something. So she was asking me, I'm like, I don't know, I didn't go anywhere. I only went downstairs to do something. I said, who touched you? Who did this? So they are trying to know exactly where I got contact with it. So that was like the next thing, like what happened exactly. So they started tracing where I'd gone and all that, and I told them, oh, these people met me by the stairs and they did this to me. So that clicked. At that time, it had become the woman, because she also had children, like grown-up children. Her children, obviously I was small, I didn't have a phone, so there was not even way to call my mom, or to call, I don't even think my sister had a phone then, or to call my sister, or to let anybody know. So at that time I was like left with myself. My younger brother didn't even understand what was going on. It was just there. So now they were now trying, they were trying to rub, because this is not even a matter of they rub small palm oil. It was like they had to literally what's the word, coat me. Yes, coat me in palm oil, because man, I was moving mad. Yeah, so I think they tried to get them, like they sent someone to go and look for them, and they could not find them. I remember that they could, at first instance, they could not find them in the compound, like in the entire place. That means they planned it, they did it, and they left the scene or left their house or left the place for the time being. Just, I'm just sad because every story time I'll say on this movie, whatever is about, is almost sad. My first story times, if you have not seen it, my 21 days house arrest, I would leave the link in the comments. I said comments in the description box. Please check it out, and thank you. So it was just mad, like it was crazy. Yeah, and I think my parents, by the time my mom got back home, at that time it had eased, and I could just sit down, and I think I just had to tie wrapper at that point because my belly was on fire. Okay. So yeah, they tried looking for them. Back to what I was saying, they tried looking for them, they did not get them and all that. Now this is how we later knew that it was a planned work and they were taking it out of my sister. So obviously they asked them, they had to say what was happening, and the heart of man is desperately wicked. Who can find it? And so now, yeah, I remember calling my brother before. When was it? I should called my brother to know the end of the story because I was also young, but then I remember what happened. But I could not figure out how the story ended, if there was a confrontation from my mom to their mom. But then when my brother and I were talking, remember that my mom was not the kind of person that would confront anybody's mom or anybody's parents. So, and their mom on the other side too wasn't that kind of person. See, like I said, there was drama, but there was not any serious drama in our own compound, especially first and second floor. Last floor, okay, we had some real good drama, like interesting drama. But then first and second floor, there wasn't really drama. There wasn't so much drama. There were people that just would mind their business and all that. So my sister that caused this thing, gone, let me call her. She will give us, at least she should be able to give us full gist of what happened. Let me just call her, because I tried to speak with her yesterday too. We just could not talk. So the person that put me in this case, because I was bearing a cross. Jesus. Aye, oh, small child like me. Shut up. You want to disgrace me on camera? I have credit. I have credit. Yeah, so let's just call her and hope she remembers the end of the story or how it ended. Hello, Big Sis.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Sir?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, Big Sis, can you remember when we were at Baba Gloria's house? And that Yerekpe incident that they used it to beat me, blah blah, because of you, they were fighting with you, they were taking that on me. Can you remember?
Which incident? I can't hear you.
Oh, that time when them Yetunde, that they beat me with Yerekpe. You can remember now. So I want to ask, I'm filming a video, like I'm actually recording right now. I want to ask, how did it end when mommy came and they later found out that was what happened? Was there a confrontation? What did they do?
I can't remember the decision.
It's true, like it's a long time, Abby.
Since when?
I asked, eh?
What caused the issue with the celebrity? What caused the same?
What?
What caused the issue of the way before you or not way before you?
They were Yetunde's people. You and Yetunde, I think you people had a fight or something. They now took it out on me.
Beef,
yeah, it was a beef.
Yes.
So BK was saying, I called BK. BK was saying that, mom is not the kind of person that will confront their mom, and their mom too does not like wahala. So
no, he didn't confront. I think we settled that make it like maybe that kind of settlement.
Yeah. Okay.
Mom will not confront.
Obviously, mom will not confront. Okay, now no problems. Thank you. So yes, that's that. Like I said, it's been a long time. Like, to be honest, even my sister, that is the cause. She cannot remember how it ended. But like I said, it was a thing of my mom, and I think they didn't let my mom know that same day, or they didn't tell her in time, because my mom doesn't take shit. She does, especially when it comes to us. Like, she feels like if you did not leave your house in the first place and try to unnecessarily mingle, you won't have an issue with the person to the extent that she will not take it out on your younger sister. So last my sister will still end up chopping beating. Do you get? So it was no, we already calculated what my mom's reaction was going to be, and we already knew what her reaction was going to be. So it was safe to not tell her at that time. Okay, I think it was that woman, the woman that said help me rub palm oil and all that. I think she was the one that called them and settled, tried to settle. Then they now told, I think the girl's mom. I already mentioned that name. They now told the girl's mom, and I think their mom just, parents they shall talk to themselves, and they said they have already settled that. They're just telling my mom, see me, that they have used me to do burnt offering and they are leaving me to do living sacrifice. I'm the burnt offering, I'm the living sacrifice. That I'm not even part of the fight. I'm not even part of the beef. They shall whatever. They shall settled it amicably, and that was it. So I must say that I think I was that child that did not like trouble. So I would calculate my escape route before I even do what I want to do. Do you get? So that was the thing I was saying. But there was this particular one. Let me even say this one and add it to the story. There was this particular time. Hey God. There was this particular time. You know that time that you're just growing up, and actually I knew there was one of my friends. She was not living in her own compound, but then she was like the only person that I said was my friend, like just one person, because like I said, I don't like trouble, and all of them I would looking for people that will call them auntie, and if you don't deserve it, I cannot be stressed. Okay, yes, I can't. So that my friend I said was like the only person I could call, like we were friends because we were age mates and we didn't have any problem of auntie between us. Another person that is our age mates was decided that okay, we should be doing a job. You know what our job is? Contribution. So that we should be doing a job. Not knowing that this guy scammed us. Hey, El Shaddai. I've jumped myself. You get. So now, Ashe, boy, you heard Bawa, not that kind of big bar or whatever, but big bar, So this guy now, we started contributing, and I think we're collecting money weekly or monthly. I can't remember. Cut the long story short, this guy did not give me my money or her own money for like I think 2 weeks or something. So we now confronted him that what's happening? We are paying something or not, because he was the one holding the money and we collect that. Why not give me? I think we're paying 20 naira. 20 naira is a lot of money, please. I think we're paying 20 naira or 50 naira. I don't know. We shall pay money. Anyways, so Isha did not give us our money. My friend and I now confronted him that why not give us our money? We tried not to say it when his dad was there, because also his dad was very strict, and so we shall try to catch him at one corner that Isha told you, why not give us our money? What's our money? Those girls that had spray. My friend was like this spray one, but then I know where to be sharp, I know where to be, so I said, why not give us our money? This, that. Where's our money? This. Baba Sha said, I can't remember what he said. So cut the long story short, where the problem happened, was that he wrote a letter. See, that letter was the beginning of everything. He wrote a letter. It's a very short one, though. He wrote a letter. I think a letter explaining what happened, or a letter whatever. The letter shall add that okay, the contribution, blah blah blah. But then, and see, the thing is, we knew that my mom gets back, I think 6:37, around that time, sometimes 6, sometimes earlier than that. And that's the thing, my mom was not someone you could predict, but then you can sometimes calculate, but she wasn't so predictable. So I remember that there was no light yet at that time when I got the letter. But then there was this person, it was like a mini supermarket. They sell stuff they sell Ijekuje and all those kind of things. So they had lights, So I opened the letter and I was trying to use the lights at their own side to read it. So you can imagine how into the letter I was. I was very trying to read the letter. Hey! Hey, as the Lord we have it. As the Lord we have it, man. My mother showed. And that's the thing. My mother knows how to, she had to enter like spirits. I just felt that beside me. Hey! I wanted to freeze, die every day because I had 2 offenses. 1, I was not supposed to be outside at that time. 2, I had a letter on my hand. I had a letter with me from a guy. 3, if I had 3 offenses. 3, the letter was about contribution. My mother is going to kill you. What are you contributing money for? So now, I knew that was the end. Like, when they say that what's that song we used to sing? I'm on a tete, wow, I'm on a tete, but I knew that was it. It has come. That's it. So my mother, she just stood beside me. She said, "How many letter away? Ah, just so man. Myself, I'm not stupid enough to argue with her at that point. I just gave it to her deadly. And next thing, I just collected the bag with her. We don't talk, no. We don't do our drama outside. No. Yalakwa, no. No drama outside. I bet you my mom might watch this clip. Mommy just know. Because my mom wasn't my YouTube videos. Mommy just know, babe. Don't worry, we'll discuss it when we see. So now, she collected the letter from me and I just carried what she was carrying and we got home and the interrogation. Yes, interrogation session. That's the thing. I was a child that my mom needs cogent and reasonable excuse and reason for whatever it is you have done. If you can provide my mom with legit whatever, you will be a person and you will not be chopping beating anyhow. But then I still chop beating. I can't remember her beating on that particular case, but I'm sure she did. Because 3 offenses, I'm sure she did. So she was like, when we got home, she started the interrogation, and long story short, now it ended in tears, hot, sweet, bitter tears. It ended in tears because my mother lie. So my mom told me to stop the whatever, go and collect my money from him. If he doesn't give me, I should forget it and just leave it. But she must not ever hear that whatever I was doing. Basically, those are the 2 stories that I tried to say today, and thank you for watching. If you watched this time, thank you. And for the loyal gang, people that are very loyal. Okay, so if you want the story to this extent, and this is our loyal gang code for this week, super story. Yes, just write super stories. Super stories. Just write super stories in the comment section, and we'll know that you're a loyal gang. See, all these people that are the loyal gangs are the people that will be, because we do give away sometime in the future on this channel. So there are the people that will jot things down. There are the people that will know that they are loyal gang people. Anyways, thank you for watching till this time and for watching till this point. Okay, as per loyal gang now, don't forget to drop your super stories in the comment section. And I must say that the channel is 6 months today, guys. Thank you for staying true to this channel. Thank you for every support, for every like, every comment, for watching, for sharing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. If you guys don't watch, there's no point of me making the videos. So thank you. So if you watch to this point, don't forget to share with your friends. Don't forget to drop your comments. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Let's get to 500 subs. I won't say 500k. We will get there. So let's get to 500 subs. Then we'll be aiming for 1,000 subs. Okay, it's very possible. These things can happen in just one day. Anyways, thank you guys. I love you for watching. Thank you. See you. Just for you to know how it was for people at that point. Hey, they have killed me. They have killed me. Oh my Jesus. Jesus.